Welcome to the Montgomery High School College and Career Podcast with me, Mr. Richard Pallo, College and Career Counselor. This podcast is to help the Montgomery High School community prepare themselves for life after high school graduation. I talk about topics like career decision-making, college choices, and finding sources of funding through financial aid or scholarships for your education. Hey Vikings, welcome to our first podcast here in the College and Career Center. And I think today is Wednesday, January 29th, 2020. And, the thing that I have most students coming to the College and Career Center asking me about are scholarships. Mr. Pallo, scholarships. I need funding for my college. How can this help me? Well, scholarships are a good way to do it, okay? There's all different type of scholarships out there. There's athletic scholarships, there's academic scholarships, there's scholarships if you're a female student, there's scholarships, based on like sexual orientation, there's scholarships based on your ethnic group that you belong to. There's stuff that's out there for everybody. Also your GPA comes into play, and also your financial need of your family may come into play, so there's a lot of different factors to finding scholarships. So I've been spending a lot of time these last couple months, trying to help students sort scholarships out. Now, the biggest resource, biggest and easiest resource I have for scholarships, if you go to montgomeryhighschool.com, go to the school website, click on counseling, and then click on College and Career Center. In the College and Career Center section of the Montgomery High School website, I have a list of scholarship resources. Currently, as of today, I have 79 different scholarships or scholarship search engines where you can have scholarships sent to your email inbox. That is like an awesome way to start. All of the scholarships on that scholarship search list are organized by the deadline date. Now, the deadline date is the date that you have to have your scholarship application submitted and received by the scholarship granting institution. So most of these scholarships that I have are electronic. A few are paper and pencil applications. So I have those paper and pencil applications in the College and Career Center. I can burn a copy for you and give them to you. But it's indicated on that scholarship list what scholarships are in the College and Career Center, and all of the other scholarships are electronic, which is the way to go nowadays. Is everybody wants electronic, it's convenient, and you turn in your scholarship application really quickly. So check the school website for that list. That's the best, easiest list to get you going. Excuse me. That's your great start. I talked about scholarship search engines. Scholarship search engines are another number 2 source of finding scholarships. Websites like scholarships.com, scholarshipbuddy.com, studentscholarships.org, fastweb.com, capex.com, raise.me. All of those websites are called scholarship search engines, where you create a free account. You give them your name, your address, your GPA, your high school GPA, the topic you're interested, the major you're interested in studying, and any kind of colleges or universities you're interested in going to. And all of those scholarships or search engines will send qualifying scholarships directly to your email address. So it doesn't get any easier than that. Is just looking in your inbox for scholarship opportunities. Some scholarship opportunities are better than others, but at least you have some things coming into your inbox. And then the number 3 source of finding scholarships is really kind of having a short list of schools that you're going to attend in the fall after your graduation. Obviously, you can only go to one school, but if you're in your junior or your senior year, you should make a short list of 4 schools that you're going to attend after you graduate. Santa Rosa Junior College should be one of those colleges because that's your backstop. Because if your plans in some of your other major universities fall through, you still have Santa Rosa Junior College to fall back on. So the institution that you're going to attend in the fall has a scholarship office. It's part of the financial aid office. And that scholarship office, if you write them an email or you call them, or if it's close enough, you can make a personal appointment with a scholarship technician, and you can ask for a list of internal scholarships you can qualify for as a high school student, because your a freshman application will allow you to compete for some academic scholarships. Other internal scholarships you may qualify for may require a supplemental application. They can tell you that. And there's also a list of external scholarships. External scholarships are organizations that do business with the university or college, or have some type of relationship where they're providing scholarships for students that are there. And a lot of times the external scholarship lists are rather large. You can find anywhere between 25 and 50 extra scholarship opportunities. Not all of them might not be appropriate for high school students. They might say you must be a college student or a graduate student, but some of them will contain opportunities for high school students. So contacting the scholarship office of the school you're going to attend in the fall will find you a ton more of scholarships to apply for. Now, between those 3 sources, the 80-page document I have on the school website, the scholarship search engine sending scholarship opportunities to your inbox, and contacting the scholarship office of the school you're most likely to attend in the fall after your graduation, should give you a pool of hundreds of scholarships that you can apply to. Now, the trick to getting a lot of money in scholarship funding is to apply to a lot of scholarships. Scholarships are competitions. You're not guaranteed a scholarship money when you turn in your application. A lot of these scholarships, you have to write an essay. It'll state a 500-word essay about, if it's a scholarship. Scholarships have focus, so if it's like an environmental justice scholarship, write a 500-word essay about your experiences in environmental justice and why you should be given $500. For instance, that's just an example. So you're going to have to write a persuasive essay for these scholarships. And a lot of times, you can recycle essays from other scholarships applications and just tweak them slightly to modify them to fit that scholarship. So it's not like you have to recreate the wheel every time, but for your scholarship application, the scholarship application plan part of it, in your senior year, we have 9 months in the school year, do a minimum of 3 scholarship applications every month. I've given you enough resources where you should be able to do that easily. 2 to 3 a month would be great. A minimum of 3, not 2. But, as many as 5 a month would be awesome on the high end. So in your senior year, you should be applying to 27 scholarships throughout your year at a minimum. Now, you're not going to get all 27 of those scholarships. You're not going to win all 27 of those, but you're going to win a fraction of them. And I can't give you exact dollar amounts of what you'll receive, but I think you'll be pleased by the results. You could get, many thousands of dollars extra for your school that could either pay for your tuition, so you would have less student loans to take out, or if it's in the case of the junior college where you're getting covered by the California Promise Grant and the Doyle Scholarship, if you got like $3,000 or $5,000 in extra scholarship money, you can put that in your pocket, and you don't have to have a job, and you can just focus on your school. So that is the benefit of scholarships. Now, scholarships have GPA requirements. Minimally, the scholarships I've seen out there, the lowest GPA I've seen, you have to have at least a 2.0, and you need to look for each scholarship. But you're going to find a lot of the scholarships are 3.0 or higher. So there are a few if you have a 2.0 GPA. But if you have a 3.0 GPA, you're going to find a lot more. And your opportunities are going to be greater the higher your grade point average is. Okay? Now, getting back to scholarships, some other major types of scholarships. There's merit-based scholarships and there's need-based scholarships. Merit-based scholarships are dependent upon your GPA, and you want to have your highest grade point average possible. You know, a lot of scholarships have a minimum of a 2.0 GPA, and there's a lot more with a minimum of a 3.0 GPA. And, you know, obviously, if you have a 4.0 GPA, you're in a really great spot. So the higher your GPA, you're going to be looking for merit-based scholarships. So if you have at least a 3.0 or higher, or a 2.0 or higher in some cases, you're going to be looking for merit-based scholarships. Those are scholarships that are dependent upon your grade point average. And every scholarship, if it's a merit-based scholarship, will state a minimum grade point average that you can apply. So if it has a minimum of a 2.5 GPA, if you have a 2.5 or higher, you can apply for that scholarship. And now there's another category called need-based scholarships. Need-based scholarships are based on the financial condition of your family, the income your mom and dad bring into your family. So your family income level is determined by need-based scholarships. So if you're a student on the continuum of lower income, the lower income your family is, you're going to be looking for need-based scholarships. There's a lot of need-based scholarships. Like on that 79-page list of scholarships that I list, half of them are merit-based and about half of them are need-based. So there's something for everybody on that. You know, just because you may come from a family that has lower income resources does not mean that you should not fill out scholarships. There are a ton of need-based scholarships out there, and you just need to apply to them. And the trick is just working your scholarship application plan, applying to a minimum of 3 scholarships per month in your senior year, and just do it every month. And until at the end of the year, you'll have 27 scholarships applied to. And if you do that, you will have many thousands of dollars in scholarship money available to you because of your hard work of reusing essays, recycling essays to fit the scholarship application. You may need letters of recommendation. For need-based scholarships, you'll need to provide tax information from your parents, which is, you'll have that available anyway, because starting in October 1st of your senior year, you're going to be filling out financial aid applications through the FAFSA or the California Dream Act, and you'll know your family's income level exactly according to need-based sources. So when you do your FAFSA, if your family's on the lower income scale and you're going to get a lot of Pell Grant, look for need-based scholarships. So that's all today, Vikings, for the Montgomery High School College and Career Podcast. Tune in to this podcast on a regular basis to get information about career choices, college choices, and scholarship and financial aid funding sources. This is Mr. Palo signing off. Have a great day.